Just like Groundhog Day, every day these days begins the same way in Washington, with us asking whether the president's words matter. Because if they do, the president may have found the solution to his border crisis. Just pretend to build a wall. Folks, taking the president seriously has become an exercise in absurdity. Let me explain at our Trump alternate reality camera. Today, the president told reporters at the White House that construction on his border wall was ahead of schedule and nearly completed.
The chant now should be finish the wall as opposed to build the wall, because we're building a lot of wall. We haven't declared the national emergency yet, and yet we're building a lot of wall. We're continuing to build a lot of wall. We're building a lot of wall right now as we speak. We're building wall, and we're building a lot of wall. We're getting ready to give out some very big contracts with money that we have on hand and money that comes in.
That was really the president today. But let me fact check this. No new sections of the wall have been built. None, zero, zilch. Congress hasn't authorized any new funds for the president's wall. None, zero, zilch, zippy. We just had a 35-day government shutdown because of that problem. Congressional negotiators are furiously trying to figure out how to avoid another shutdown in 2 weeks because of this dispute. On top of that, how's the president paying for all of his new wall? Well, let me explain back at our alternate reality camera. After the president told reporters that his border wall was nearly finished, he claimed that Congress had actually given him the money this entire time.
Have you found the money to build the wall if you do have to?
Well, we have a lot of money, and that's why we're building it.
Do you need an appropriation from Congress or national emergency to build all the wall you think is necessary?
We're already appropriated. We have a lot of appropriation. It's already been done.
You can see where I'm going here, because it is absurd to say that Congress has already appropriated all of the money the president needs to build the wall he wants to build. There's no new wall, none. In part because there's no new money, none. In part because there's no support right now from enough Democrats to do that. We just had a 35-day shutdown because of that. No appropriating of the money. So how's the president explain this one? Meet me one more time at the alternate reality camera. After declaring that the border wall was being funded and constructed, President Trump claimed there was an underground movement among Democrats who secretly want him to build his border wall.
In all fairness to the Democrats, many of them want the wall, and I see it. They're just dying to say what they want to say, but they can't say it as well as they would be able to if they were allowed to do it.
You might ask, why do we even cover what the president says? Well, here are a few reasons. Number one, he's the president with power over how we all live our lives. You might choose to ignore his words, but there's a huge chunk of this country that won't. There's usually a reason he is misleading us, and our job is to help you understand why he keeps doing it. We're not in the job of censorship. First Amendment means something to us, but we're in the job of exposing what powerful leaders say and do.